All right, guys. Coach Dan again. Just wanted to go over a couple plays with you. I know, unfortunately, our practice got rained out, but what I wanted to do was basically just do a little bit of a review of what I was planning on doing in practice this week. Mainly going over the positions one more time, just as a refresher. All right. So let's pay attention to this field that I have right here. This is our goalie here, our left defense, our right defense, our winger, center, right wing. All right, that's how we set up. This is the left wing's responsibilities here, the right wing's responsibility here. The center plays the center of the field, and then the defense is here to protect the goalie, right? They typically go up to about halfway, and then as we get into scoring on net, the defense can come up and add more support, okay? I think he played an excellent game last week. The one thing I really want to emphasize is the positioning of each player on the field. For instance, so if this is our goalie, all right, we're playing the yellow team, right? So that's the yellow team's goal. Pretty much the goalie has a kick, right? They have that 6 kick. It's very important for our players, right? Our players are blue. Our players to get in position before the ball is kicked. So if their goalie of the other team is going to kick the ball on a 6 kick, our players want to definitely stand outside this box, which is about 12 feet from the goal. But my suggestion is to take notice of who is kicking the ball. So if there's a bigger kid kicking the ball, most likely he's going to be able to kick the ball a little bit further. So I want you to gauge what person's going to be kicking the ball, and if you think they're going to be kicking it further than the regular person. If that's the case, the easiest thing is to just set up the guys, our team, just to back up a couple feet off of the 12-foot line right here. All right, it's always easier to run up onto the ball instead of chasing the ball. So what happened a lot last week was basically our guys were too close to the ball up here, and then the goalie, he would just kick it right past us, right? And then our team was chasing the ball the whole time. We were completely out of position. So if there's one thing that you learn from this video is to stay back a little bit further when the ball's being kicked off the goal, all right? Get in position where instead of being so close to it, run up. Set up back a few feet, and as the ball's getting kicked, you could run towards it, all right, and intercept it. Same thing with our throw-ins, all right? Let's talk about when the other team throws the ball in. All right, so let's say that this is the other team, and they're going this way, right? They're trying to score on our goal here. Our defense should be back down here. We should take notice to the person that is going to be throwing the ball in. If it's a shorter kid compared to a larger kid, the larger kid's usually going to throw it a little bit further than the smaller kid, right? So let's take notice to who's throwing the ball and get an estimate of how far you think they're going to throw it. Just take a few steps further back. So again, what we could do is we could run up on the ball. So if the other team has the ball here and they're throwing it in, all of our team should be past this line. Our team should be backed up. Our center should be in the center. Our right wing should be helping the center. We want to make sure that nobody's coming past us and getting open. There should never be a person here and the goalie. There should always be a defender or a winger helping out back here, okay? So take notice on the throw-ins to make sure you're stepping back to intercept the ball, all right? That's all I want to really go over. Same thing with the goal kick. Make sure you're standing back, okay? So when the ball's kicked, you could run up on it. So when the ball is thrown in by the other team, you could run right up on it, all right? Last week, what happened a lot was we were chasing the ball. the ball was being kicked past us, it was being thrown past us. And when we're out of position, we're going to run a lot harder. This is going to save your energy if you get in the right position for each play. So you have to pay attention what is going on at that time and where you need to be. So going back to the responsibilities on the field, you have, again, left wing. They're responsible for here. Center. Center's responsible for the center of the field, and he helps the left and the right. The right wing, they're responsible right here. Defense is the last resort before the goal. As for when you're on defense, right? If the other team's coming in on the ball, I want you to go at them, okay? Get that ball. Don't be afraid of it. Best thing to do is just kick it down the line, all right? You guys did an excellent job last week. It was a tough game, but we definitely learned a lot, okay? And I want you to stay positive. I want to brush that thing off and then just move forward and play hard. Have these things in mind for this week, and I'm sure we're going to have some good success. So study this, and I'll see you Saturday. Try to get there early.